sector that has been doing very well is real estate. DLF's Privana West project in Gurugram, worth almost 6,000 crores, was sold out in 3 days. Our colleague Timsy caught up with Aakash Ohri, who is the Joint Managing Director and CBO of DLF Homes, began by asking him about the Privana project and outlook for sales going forward. Listen in.
Well, I think launches happen post the approvals, and therefore some of these approvals didn't come. So there was no conscious plan of shifting it out. But as you've seen, yes, the results have been pretty robust. The margins have been very good. Profit has been good. Yeah.
What about Privana? Was Privana supposed to be launched and sold in FY24? And has it been pushed to FY25 because that's what the sales look like right now? I mean, what will FY25 bookings look at this, given this case of Privana getting pushed in FY25?
Well, Privana didn't get pushed by design, and there were some regulatory issues in terms of approvals that got pushed out. But you've seen we've done well. We've sold out Privana West as well. The 25 guidelines will be about 17 to 18,000 crores that we will do that in sales. So as far as Privana is concerned, again, we've done well. It's an overwhelming response again to a DLF product, and I think we're extremely grateful for that.
Okay, and when we consider FY24 bookings, they were at around 14,778 crore rupees versus 15,058 crore rupees. So how would you explain that?
See, what happens in these things, as you know, most of the sales happen post RERA approvals, and you plan for these launches based on these approvals. But there are times when some of these things don't happen as per plan. But that in no way should you consider or even doubt the capabilities of the sales engine or the demand today of a DLF product. But sometimes these things do happen. You have to take them in your stride. And as you see in Q1, we proved it again. There has been a robust sale to Privana West, and we've done well. So yeah, sometimes things don't go as per plan, but as far as the product is concerned, as far as the geography is concerned, it is pretty well established now and doing pretty well.
So as you said, sometimes things have to be taken in the stride the way they come. You've also spoken about Privana being sold completely. What is the booking value here? All of the Privana sales will be seen in the first quarter itself. Also, how much of the 11.6 million square feet launch is there in the FY25, which is going to come from Privana?
So Privana, the total size, the launch size has been about 5,590 crores, and all of it that you will see in Q1. And as you know, it's almost about a 2.8 million plus size. All the other launches as we go along, there is Goa, there is Mumbai, there is Lux 5, some floors, a product in Tri-City. So we've got a good launch pipeline for 25.
A good launch pipeline. DLF has also said that the launch area has increased from 10 million square feet to 11.6 million square feet in FY25. But at the same time, the launch in FY24 has been reduced from 25 million square feet to 24. So are some of these launches getting spilled over for the next fiscal, that is the one where we are in currently?
So as I said earlier, there will be some changes based on demand, some changes based on approvals, and of course, once we get ready with the product launches. So there will be that little bit of a variation that you should always look at, but otherwise most of it will be as per plan.
So most of it is as per plan, only a little bit of variation. But when we consider the Sector 61 is an added project with an opportunity sale of about 20,000 crore rupees, by when does this get on the line, and what is the capex involved in this?
Well, you saw the success of Arbor. I won't say it's the immediate geography, but it is almost there. So this product is in the golf course extension as you exit the golf course road. We are reasonably excited about the product. It will be a luxury product. I feel there will be a good traction and demand for this, not only here, but I think pan-India and, of course, from the NRI markets as well. So as far as this particular product is concerned, I think if all goes well, later part of the year, most probably it'll be in 26.
Okay, talking about the NRIs and the interest that we are seeing, you've got great numbers from both the Privanas. What is the NRI contribution to the total sales? Last time you mentioned that it was 28%. Has there been an increase in this time?
Well, last time it was about 22, 23 odd percent. It's increased to about 27%. What is heartening to know these days is that the NRIs are backing the Indian good real estate in a good way. There was a time where most of these investments have dried up. But I think it's good to see them come back. Most of the NRIs that we are talking about are investing for the future. This is, should they return in 4 to 5 years, they make these investments. And I think that's a market we will continue to develop and explore.
What percentage of buyers have opted out for housing loans? Can we understand? Because the pricing is quite, as you said, these are luxury segment houses and a lot of NRI interest. People are looking this as an investment so that once they come back, can we get some details on that?
Well, at this point in time, the booking amounts are 50 lakh rupees, which generally come in from the customer themselves. But the banks have been very active and very supportive. So I think to start with, there will be about at least 30%, if not more. But those numbers I'd be able to, give you more accurately, say in 3 months from now, because at this point in time, mostly internal accruals are where the monies are coming from. So, but the banks are there. Most of the big banks are doing good business. And I think this particular trend will continue.
Which projects are you going to launch during the year that will clock sales of 36,000 crore rupees? I mean, that's the target for the coming fiscal is what I understand. That is FY25.
No, 36,000 is the developable potential. The launch guidelines, as far as the sales guidelines, will hover around the 17,000-18,000 crore mark. So we've got, as I said to you earlier, we've got Goa, we've got Mumbai coming in, we've got super luxury in Gurgaon, we've got some floors in Gurgaon. So we've kind of spread out pretty good.
My last question, how soon is the Mumbai launch happening? Where are we on that project and by when can we see bookings happening?
Mumbai will be sometime in Q3-Q4 this year. So, we've already set the ground for it. Work both from the project side as well as the revenue side has begun. We've started to put our people in place. So, yes, Mumbai, please look forward to Mumbai in Q3-Q4 this year.
Okay, well, that is the word coming in from DLF. It sold out in 3 days of the launch. Who are these people buying such premium properties? But I mean, of course, there is a market for that as well.